green Audi, registration W24987. I'm just fucking around, it's been stolen. That's how I got it. Okay, ain't got a lot of time, so let's start with the register. Put your hands up if you are on it. Oh, the ball, I caught 6 like that in Ipswich last week. That was just a little joke about me looking out at you and seeing criminals, because I know at least 2 or 3 of you are looking at me. The same thing. That's right, I'm aware I've got a vibe. You say? Crime Watch. I look like I've been nicked more often than your lighter, is what I'm getting at. Right, but you mustn't judge. Every group of friends should have a shady mate. We're fucking handy people who have around. You put a copper in front of a lot of you and you go to pieces, you start confessing the shit you haven't even done. Put a copper in front of me, I'm on stage. Is there anything in your pockets that will hurt me? Yeah, 3 ninjas and a tiger. Fucking dig in. Is there anything in your pockets that shouldn't be there? Yeah, your sergeant's hand currently, mate. Do you want to fucking address that? You may harm your defence if you fail to mention now something you may later rely on in court. Prince Andrew's legal team! I hate that one. So, the truth is that it's a dangerous thing. They say the truth shall set you free, and they don't lie. I'll give you an example. Do you remember way back in the 90s, the Brazilian? I'm talking the pubes, not the plumber. Right? My girlfriend at the time decided she was going to give herself one of these, and she asked for my truthful and honest opinion. Her problem was her timing. You see, I still had one of her knees each side of my ears when she asked me. And I'm a comedian. That's what I do. I said it was like French kissing Adolf Hitler. I got slapped off that bed and I set free straight away afterwards. She hit me in the back of my head with some shoes when she was setting me free. I like to spend some time on the internet. And one of my personal bugbears is people selling broken shit on Marketplace. Oh, I saw one that said, garden wood chipper was working perfectly fine, suddenly stopped. Don't know why. Could be a simple fix for the right person. Well, that's a standard, is it? Well, I should have done it, but I put an advert right underneath. It said, use pacemaker. Was working fine. Suddenly stopped. Don't know why. Could be a simple fix for the right person. Certainly for Grandad, this turned out not to be Grandma. Buyer must collect. So another one said, I'm looking for a baby door bouncer. I put, have you tried a stocky toddler? And they have those life hacks on there as well, don't they? Those life hacks. Have you seen them? You've got to watch out for them. They're bullshit, they are. You seen that phone one with the rice? Lies. I dropped my phone in some water. Bug it. Oh, I'll try that rice hack. Put the phone in the rice, 24 hours later, pull it out. The rice 9p. Bullshit. I put my phone in there, come back next day, just as fucked as it was when it went in. So I've emailed Ambrosia. And they have those ones, don't they, where they ask your opinion. I got asked, which celebrity would you most like to contact with the Ouija board? Well, I couldn't make my mind up between Piers Morgan or Katie Price. And, what else do they have? The things, where they tell you things. Unicorn. Let's examine that for a second. It's a shit name for such a beautiful creature, isn't it? Lovely. Unicorn. Let's break that name down. Singular foot complaint. That's a shit name. But when you consider that the only reasonable alternative is Horsoceros or Nardog, I think we can all live with unicorn, can't we? And speaking of mythical creatures, we had Halloween just gone. I said, they asked me for my opinion, which would you rather be on Facebook? Which would you rather be, a vampire or a werewolf? Let's have hands up for vampire. Just 2 of you, 3 of you, exactly. Eternal life, endless sex appeal, loads of virgins. No brainer, isn't it? Let's have hands up for werewolf. Why? When have you ever watched the Jack Russell drag his balloon across your carpet and thought, that little fucker's living his best life and I'm dead jealous. I wish I could lick my ballsack in front of the mother-in-law. Right? Think about it. Every 4 weeks you're going to sprout fur, your body's going to go through uncontrollable changes, your mood's going to go in the shitter and you're going to start biting the guests. It's puberty. Every 4 weeks. Fuck that. I didn't enjoy it the first time around. My voice took 4 years to break. Nah, screw that. From the vampire side of things, the only disadvantages I can see is can't go out in daylight. I'm fucking ginger. I can't do that anyway. I can't even stand in front of the microwave if it's on for more than 5 minutes. Nah, man, vampire wins. My granddad, he once pulled off the world's most badass knock-knock joke by faking his own death. Who's there? Granddad. 3 of my aunties fainted. He got us again 2 years later with the real deal. When the curtains opened, the box went in, and we all sat down for another 3 hours waiting for him to walk through the door and tell us he was the vicar. But I've got my own joke. I call that one Ejector-C. It's brilliant. See, what I do is I've got a big blue Volvo estate and I fill the back seat with loads of backpacks and rucksacks. And I go out looking for hitchhikers. And then when I get one, I say really fucked up shit to them. And every 10 miles or so I slow down to about 10 miles an hour, see if I've done enough to make them take the leap of faith. Well, I got a copy one in one night, didn't I? He says, how do you know I'm not a serial killer? Oh, I've got your little boy. I just laughed. I said, how funny would that be? You pull your knife as I pull my shooter. He didn't even wait for me to slow down. Where'd you go? I like to get drunk. And when I'm drunk, I like to test theories. And I'm going to leave you with one of the theories I tested recently. And that was, is there anything Moonpig won't print on a card? Thought you'd like that. Turns out, no, there isn't anything Moonpig won't print on a card, and they sent me 3 through. Would you like to hear them? I thought we'll break them in gently first, just in case there is a human involved. Just a simple thank you card. How long can a thank you card go? Thanks for helping me fake my death and letting me hide out. I always thought having an undertaker as a mate was weird until now. Couldn't have done it without you, big fella. Cannot fucking wait for the funeral next week to see how long it takes those pricks to realise I'm the vicar. Love, Grandad. Mummy, I love you to the moon and back. And yes, that is me, and that is my mummy, which makes us on the other side so much more inappropriate. I don't know why I keep picking on family members. Mum, I'm sorry I waited until your divorce was final to tell you those escort charges on Dad's card were mine. But I've always wanted to live in Nan, and anyway, Dad's such a dickhead. Please let him now answer my calls. I miss both you guys, and Dad's being such a bellend about the whole thing. Love you. Kiss, kiss, kiss. And I thought, oh, we'll really ramp it up. Are there any animal lovers in the house tonight? You are going to hate this. Look, little French bulldog, sorry. Oh, it's not looking good for him, is it? Because I've dropped it. Dear Mr. Jenkins, sorry to bother you with what must be a very difficult time for you and your family. Words cannot fully express the immense amount of remorse I feel for eating your poodle dog Benji and frightening your wife and small children. I can offer no explanation for my shocking conduct that day other than to say that crystal meth is a very powerful drug. I am now getting the help I need and I'm trying to accept any responsibility for any harm that my addiction has caused. So I hope it will help you to know that I thought Benji was lovely. Thank you very much.